It's just one scandal after another scandal, after another scandal, after another scandal. And the remarkable thing is, it doesn't really affect Benjamin Netanyahu's standing. You can have a succession of scandals, but he has been in office for a remarkably long period of time. And then the question is, why? And I think the answer is because whether one likes it or not, Benjamin Netanyahu is the true face of Israel. He's an obnoxious, loudmouth, racist, Jewish supremacist, and that's the whole population now. Now, I'm not saying it's in their DNA. I'm not saying it's genetic, but it is a very sorry thing that the state of Israel has degenerated into. And
I mean, it's clearly not the entire population. Well, you have so many critics. You have a peace movement there.
I would say, Amy, I would wish that were the case. I would wish that were the case. But if you ask the critics themselves, if you ask a Gideon Levy, you ask an Amira Haas,
who write for Haaretz,
right? You ask Bet Selem, you ask
the Human Rights Group,
right? Breaking the Silence, the Soldiers Group. They'll tell you they represent nobody. They'll tell you they don't represent anymore. There was a period where they represented at least a factor in Israeli life, but it's no longer true. And the fact that Benjamin Netanyahu endures, despite the succession of scandals, is a manifestation of how much that society has degenerated. So, Gideon Levy, I think, the columnist, he made a comment the other day, which I found very interesting. He said, the Israelis, they see a fellow in a wheelchair. He lost both his legs in Gaza. He's holding a flag. They shoot him right between the eyes, a sharpshooter. Everybody sees it on video. He says, no Israelis cared. Then another kid is killed. In this case, the second case, a kid is killed. A third is killed. Nobody cares. One thing they care about. The young girl, Ahed Tamimi, smacked an Israeli soldier. That causes hysteria. How dare a Palestinian smack an Israeli soldier? But the daily atrocities.
And this, again, the smacking of the soldier after her 14-year-old cousin, who was shot at very close range in the face, just coming out of a coma right now by Israeli soldiers.
And living through an occupation, living through the ransacking, the ravaging of your home, your neighborhoods, these soldiers constantly harassing you, hectoring you, browbeating you, threatening you. But the only question for Israel is, how dare this girl smack a soldier in the face? But the killings are meaningless.